Hey, what's up, guys? Matt Modai with OddsJam. What we're going to do in this video, I got some early line hunting for tomorrow's MLB betting slate. A couple bets that I'm very excited about. I've had a pretty decent amount of success with these early lines, so definitely excited about this. Before I get into it, do want to mention the OddsJam Discord, something that has been launched for a couple weeks now, and it has some free offerings, some paid offerings as well. As far as the free stuff goes, some free picks. So what you see posted here on the YouTube channel, any other form, social media is going to be a free pick. Trophies of our biggest hits posted somewhere in the Discord. And then we track everything in this spreadsheet here. So we also have some paid picks, which is what the tracking sheet is for. The paid picks, logic behind that, my job is literally to sit on this chair in front of this screen and look through as many positive EV plays, finding profitable bets as I can. We understand that that can be a time-consuming process, and not everybody has time to do that. So we created this Discord channel just for us, a place for us to post our best bets, our most favorite expert bets. Unfortunately, can't record a YouTube video for every pick that I place, so having it here in the Discord is really helpful. Me, Alex, Randall, all from OddsJam, posting our best bets. Everything is being tracked here. It was up a lot. We were doing pretty well, down just under a unit as of right now. So slowly getting back into the green here. We were up, I think, 25 units at our highest. And then I had a rough Thursday and Friday, which as you can see here, so we're getting back in the green now. We've been doing well. Like over the weekend, we were up about 10 units. Yesterday, we were up half a unit, something like that. So we're getting back in the green. But everything, regardless, is being tracked here. You know we're being transparent because I'm showing you with us down. So the Discord, if you do want to join it, we're actually running a promo as we speak, 66% off up until the beginning of football season. OJ66 is the promo code. It's very simple. So use that and you can get access to 66% off of the OddsJam expert picks. The only difference between prize picks and expert picks is prize picks is just simply prize pick entries. That's exactly what it's going to be, prize pick entries, which everybody loves. And then expert picks is everything else under the sun. So my MLB plays, my WNBA plays. Alex has a lot of tennis and UFC as well. All goes in the expert picks. So definitely sign up. I really recommend it. At least join the free Discord. Check everything out. The link for it is in the description of the video, as well as this tracking sheet. So for tomorrow's betting slate, like I said, I love finding these early lines. If you can find an early sharp play that is a pricing discrepancy, then it's a really good chance that will end up beating the closing line, which is what I love doing. So there are two plays here, one on BetMGM, one on FanDuel, which I have them both up. So let's just start with the top one first. The play, it's pretty heavily juiced. St. Louis Cardinals plus 2.5 run line against the Toronto Blue Jays. So the OddsJam line prices this at minus 164. With the VIG removed, it's priced at minus 150. So this gap between the minus 150 and the minus 145 equates to a profit margin of roughly 1.47%. So I understand that the profit margins of the two bets that I'm placing are a little bit lower than normal, but it doesn't necessarily, I don't want people to think that all these bets should be avoided. There's not really anything, quote unquote, a bad bet. There's just some I like more than others. Like these two I like a lot. These are the two that I'm going to highlight on this video. The market width on this top one, St. Louis Cardinals plus 2.5, is only 22 cents. So everything checks out from a math perspective, right? Everybody knows OddsJam line pulled from the sharpest sportsbook in the world. Everybody knows the VIG is just the juice that sportsbooks price odds. It's how they make their money. So in order to find an accurate representation of what the OddsJam line views a market at, just need to remove the VIG. Excuse me. So this gap between minus 150, which is what the no VIG odds of the OddsJam line are, in the minus 145 on BetMGM, equates to a profit margin, like I said, of 1.47%, which can also be viewed as the edge you hold over the sportsbook. So all in all, everything checks out here, 22 cents in market width. This is going to be a 2-unit play for me, so I'm going to go ahead and put, the 3-unit play. Sorry, this is a 3-unit play, so I'm going to go ahead and put 150 on this one on BetMGM. Bet has been placed. Cardinals plus 2.5, and we are good to go there. So that is my first play. Check. Let me make sure I just add this to my bet tracker. The OddsJam bet tracker, of course, is something that is really helpful. It actually looks like another play popped up here that I might end up taking. The OddsJam bet tracker is something that is offered for free. Just go to OddsJam bet tracker bets. Tracks all your bets for you. So all this information you see here comes from my bet tracker. It tells you whether the bets that you are placing are red or green in terms of beating the closing line or not. So a little bit of a rough stretch here, as you can see, with some of my bets not ending up beating the closing line. In the CLV value that you see here, that is just the no big odds. So anytime in which you're not beating the closing line anymore, it turns red. Anytime you are equals green. Green equals good. So I'm beating the closing line about 70% of the time. ROI about 5%, up about 13K. Have had a couple good weeks after just a really, really bad stretch. So that was very nice. So definitely recommend checking out the OddsJam Bet Tracker. Like I said, it's completely free to use. And as a sports bettor, it's incredibly important to understand whether you're profitable or not. So I recommend checking that out, making an account. Let me refresh this again, see if anything else popped up. So this play I actually haven't looked into yet, so I'll do a little bit of research into that one. But the next play that I wanted to highlight here is this Tigers versus Padres over 7 runs. Actually, sorry, one thing I forgot to mention. One reason why I like this bet so much is just look where every book prices this. So the OddsJam line has it at minus 164. The other 2 books that have pricing for this actually price this even worse for even worse odds than the OddsJam line, minus 180 and minus 190. So taking advantage of pricing discrepancies such as this, it's how you can beat the closing line at the 70% rate that I am, how you can do it at such a high rate. And it's also how you can kind of not necessarily confirm, because of course odds are going to change, but if you're maximizing the chances or the opportunities in which you're betting on a discrepancy like this, the less likely the odds are going to end up changing in your favor. Because either BetMGM is the smartest sportsbook in the world and they have the best odds for this, or they're just mispriced. And Occam's razor, what is most likely to be the scenario is the scenario. So in this case, I am betting on MGM being the pricing discrepancy, which is exactly why I also like this Padres one over 7. Minus 118 odds on FanDuel. This one is going to be a 2-unit play. So let me go ahead and lock this one in as well so you can see me do it. Place bet, 2-unit play, $100. Add this one to my bet tracker as well. So this play has a lot going for it as well. Number one, it's positive expected value, right? OddsJam line minus 129. With the VIG removed, it's priced at minus 121. Only 14 cents in market width, which is really good. Really tight market here, being at only 14 cents. Market width is a way in which we can measure confidence in what lines are being priced at. The closer these two numbers are together, the more confident what the OddsJam line has in their pricing. So 14, like 15 and below is a really tight market. Anything 25 and below is kind of the range that I stick with most of the time. If I do bet above the amount, it's got to just check off a lot of boxes in terms of handicapping reasons, in terms of pricing discrepancy and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily avoid anything above 25, but that's kind of where I keep my cap at. And I'm going to go ahead and avoid these last two just because there are no other books to compare it to. So I'm going to wait a little bit for odds to post here. But these are going to be my 2 early bets for tomorrow's betting slate. Tigers, Padres over 7 runs, Cardinals plus 2.5 against the Blue Jays. Recommend tailing these 3 units here on the Cardinals, 2 units on the Tigers, Padres over, and that's going to be it. So hope you guys tail. Hope we all cash together, and let's have a good one.